When was the last time you actually saw a tip or a donation, like with your eyes? Have you actually seen that before? You're not sure? Obviously not. Yeah. So that's really what we're trying to solve. We're trying to ensure that people, when they give, they're actually seeing things that are visible, that are engaging them. And that is what Tipmanna is about. And I'm going to break that down very well in the sense that when people are given, it's visible, it's shareable, it's exciting, and it's fun. And that makes them want to actually participate more. You understand? So the problem we're actually solving is that when events are organized by event organizers, by charities, and they want to raise funds, the whole process of getting people to actually join the process is hectic. And we are actually simplifying that process. And the problem is basically is most of the platform out there, even when people send funds, it's invisible. People don't get to experience it. So they're unable to have a moment that they can share with others. And the solution that we are providing is simply the event room. This is what we call the event room. And if you're a content creator, if you're an event organizer, if you're a charity, and you want to raise funds, you simply, we give you an event room like this. What this does for you is that you're able to live stream your event. For example, we are streaming this event right now, and we have 10 people watching, and we've been able to actually receive 15 tips. And now let me show you what really this means. Oh, okay. I'm going to run a quick transaction so everybody gets to understand what I'm saying. Everybody loves burger, right? So now I'm going to pay for this. So in essence, people who are watching this thing, this event right now, they can actually participate in the fundraising or in the tipping. And they come here, they select whatever tip that intrigues them, they preview it, and then they pay for it. And the payment process is quite seamless and fast. Gmail. So when the payment actually goes through, it takes them back to the event room, and everybody who is actually in the event room gets to see the manifestation of the payment transaction. They see it in terms of an animation that everybody enjoys. You can see I just bought a burger, and so when you see it, that's the reaction. Can you see that? So that reaction makes people actually want to partake in it. They actually want to tell people about it. And we actually go the extra mile by ensuring that when people actually request for this, we also ask them what kind of animations they're interested in that intrigues their audience. You understand me? So, yeah, so in essence, who exactly needs our product? We're doing this for charities. So when there's a charity event like this, basically what happens is that when the event is ongoing, they just have to display this at the event, and whoever wants to engage in the donation, they scan this QR code. When they scan the QR code, it takes them to the event room I just showed you, and then whoever needs to tip or donate tips, and everybody in the event room sees it. And then they start to ask questions. Oh, yeah. How much have you raised? How much have you made? You understand? And also for content creators. So content creators who are already used to TikTok, the Twitch people and all that, they are also very much welcome on our platform. And why are we different? We're different in the sense that there's less noise there. You can actually live stream, you can post content, you can post up to 10 contents in the event room. So what happens is that when you're trending for a week or two, most of them don't monetize it. Nothing really happens. The whole hype just dies. you're able to direct your traffic to places like this. You create premium content, you upload your content. So this has a channel, which is another feature of the event room. You're able to add videos to this event room, and then people come here to stream. They stream all your content, and when they're streaming, you're able to come here and monitor how many people are online at any point in time. And we've actually gone the extra mile to ensure this is much more optimized for people who consume content online. So you see this now, it's different from the event room. So the people who are used to consuming content on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch, they can relate to this screen. You see how big it is. You understand? And when they finish watching this, they can go to your next event, to your next video on this side, and stream your other content. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is, why Tipmanna is your go-to product if you're a content creator, if you're a charity, if you're an event organizer. Let me ensure this is paused. So why Tipmanna? Why not GoFundMe? Why not Just Giving? Why not other platforms? Why? You might be asking, right? Why? Why not TikTok Live? Tipmanna is optimized for repeated giving. It's also optimized for sharing, such that when people actually give on Tipmanna, they can actually create their profile and they have their giving profile. So for every event you've actually given, you can actually, it shows your history, you understand? It shows every event you've given, and you can actually share this on social media. And to the organizers, to the charities, they are also able to, so we have a robust dashboard for everybody, for every host, whereby they're able to manage their tips in real time. They're also able to indicate what kinds of tips that they want here. You understand? So now I actually want you to experience the product. Can you give out the NFC tags? So when there's an event like this, you simply need to direct people to partake in the giving, and it's quite straightforward. Usually what they do is they go to tipmanna.com. I'm just going to show you this real quick. They go to tipmanna.com, they click on join events, and they search for the event. For example, this is a Bseen event. They search for it. The event comes out, and then you join. So it's quite straightforward to join an event. So this is more like an hybrid solution, whereby you stream your event, people are watching it, and then those who are actually present at the venue also can partake in it. So there's a whole universe happening here, right here. Here you can have an idea of the kinds of animations your audience are actually interested in. Here you can actually also take it to the display screen here, and you can actually share. So there's a viral effect here, and I'm going to explain what that means. What this means is that, for example, we have about 50 people in here, and we want to raise £1,000. Assuming this is actually a proper fundraising event, and everybody's partaking in it. And you are not just sending tips, you're actually sharing the link. When you share the link on social media, people come to this place and they see, oh, all of these activities happening. They scroll up and see, oh, people have actually been giving out tips. And at that same moment, they're actually seeing the animations play in real time. And then you are also intrigued to actually partake in it because you are already consuming the content. So what this does for charities, for example, is that when they have a charity event coming up, let's say in a 2 weeks' time, they can actually create content towards the charity event. So they put this as part of their planning. Imagine if they're creating about 10 contents before the event itself, and each time the content comes out, they are distributing content links, not donation links. That's the difference. When they upload a video link and they share the link, it brings them directly here, not to where they need to donate. While they're enjoying the content and consuming it, they find out how easy it is for them to actually partake in the objective of the content, which is to tip or to donate. Am I carrying everybody along? Okay, so I'll just like us just 2 minutes to partake in all this. If you're not too busy, please, if you can go to can you pass that around? Or you can go to tipmanna.com. So all of this is a demo, and you're not being charged for this. Not at all. Oh, yeah. You can scan the QR codes. Let me switch it back. So there's no friction. It's actually about movement. It's actually about generous giving. No friction. The event goes on smoothly. Nobody needs to break the agenda of the event. Whoever is interested simply scans, and it takes them to the event room. They engage on it. They select their favorite animations, and everybody sees it, and the event goes on. Everybody's having fun with it. So what we actually call this is, we don't even call it tip or donate. We call it game. So what we're doing is that we're actually giving you an avenue to extra engage your audience when they're consuming your content. And what that means is that it's not about giving anymore. It's about tipping as a content. And that's what Tipmanna brings on board. So can you, yeah.
So you're embedded in YouTube, yeah?
All right.
Can I run like a live stream on Google Meet or like, I don't know, like Microsoft Teams?
Okay.
For this as well, man. Embed the link into this as well.
Okay, so now you're talking about the video content.
He's embedded YouTube as a streamer. This is like,
Yeah. So this is actually a YouTube
embed this live stream now.
embedded video. So we're currently live streaming to YouTube and pulling the live stream from YouTube. You can embed any video link, as long as it's a video link. So what you do is you actually just simply come here, and you come here to add your links. That's all. You come here, you add your links. You can add up to 10 links. Yeah, whatever live stream links. And the fun part of it is that you can select what your default, just a second, you can select your default video. For example, this is the video showing in the event room because it is the default video. There are other videos in the channel, yeah? Have I answered your question?
Yeah, you have.
Okay. So I want people to send tips. Let's have fun. Let's have fun, please. Please go.
Is there a chat?
Sorry?
Is there a chat?
Is there a charge?
A chat.
A chat?
You know how Twitch has a chat?
Yeah.
So is the only form of engagement a tip?
Like a
Can I like chat and say, hey?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, of course. So that's a very good question. Thank you very much. So as part of the things you can do here, you can actually chat. So it's the only people allowed to send messages in here are the hosts. Those who are actually, who are the organizers. But if you are just a watcher like me, like the audience, the only way you can get to send a chat is by selecting a text box. And that's going to cost you £5. So you can, assuming you, just a second, assuming you're in an event, a concert, and you are having fun with the performance and all that, you want to communicate with the person performing, you just drop a text there. Hi, Bono Boy. Hi, Sydney. I love your performance. You pay the £5 and drops here. You understand? So that shows how loyal your fans are while they're watching your event. I'm with you, yep?
You see the way Twitch, yeah? Twitch is free, the text. But
Yeah.
people are charging £5.
Yeah.
Why would people come to you on Twitch?
Okay, so Twitch is very much different from what we're doing. Extremely different. First of all, the only reason why content creators want to come here is to upload premium content, and also to exploit the opportunity to have premium animations displayed. You understand? So by premium animations, what you're saying is that we have a one-on-one engagement with you. We talk about your audience, we understand them, and we create an animation for them. You understand?
I would say because Twitch has the same thing, like if somebody donates,
Yeah.
it shows on the screen as well.
Yeah.
Plus you're able to speak to the person streaming.
You're able to do what?
you're able to speak to the person streaming.
Yeah.
But if you limit speaking to the person streaming, isn't that going to cause like a little...
Are you talking about the animations themselves?
He's talking about
Twitch, the
engagement.
chats. Sometimes.
You're talking about engagement,
the
right?
engagement.
Yeah.
Sometimes Twitch chat can go for
So,
long.
so there's
Someone's
thi-
paid to it, you might have limits. So people,
I think even Twitch has, sorry to cut you off, but Twitch has the option to text to speech, right? You can have like a paywall button, so it's
also you have to pay for the consent.
you can, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
so let us look at this as more of an Instagram than a Twitch.
Also, you have to, you have to pay to it. That's an extra feature. Oh, is it? Well, I mean, but generic text can just flood the whole screen.
You can turn off chat.
I think he's using that. He's able to use it like.
Hello, can I have your question, please?
You know how it's YouTube embedded stream?
Yeah, yeah.
If they put the ads on there and then you pay here as well,
Ads won't run. Okay, so that brings me to how we make money. So, yeah, in terms of how we make money, we charge on we don't charge upfront.
Yeah.
So what happens is that we charge you get 70% of every transaction,
Okay.
and we keep 30%. So our 30% includes all fees. So you're clear. So another advantage of Tipmanna is that you would not find any platform that actually gives you the luxury of 70%. Are you with me? I'm just going back to Twitch question again. You understand? So the highest you would get is I think from Twitch, but on other platforms like TikTok, they give you like 40%. On Google, on YouTube rather, you get less than 50%. On Facebook, same thing. The advantage of this is that you're actually getting paid directly from your audience. So this is more like a transfer. So what happens on the dashboard, because of time, I won't be able to show you the dashboard. What happens on the dashboard is that you're able to see all of these things in form of engagement in graphs. So you can tell how people are actually engaging with your content and with your event room in real time. You understand? Just one more question.
Yeah, one last question, I think, and then maybe if you've got more questions for Tyrone, you can come and have a little chat with him, and we'll get on with some networking.
Yeah, just a tiny question. I think you did mention Kick as well. Are you aware of Kick?
Sorry?
Kick. It's a live streaming service like Twitch and stuff.
Kick.
So I think they take, or they give the creator
Okay.
around 90% or something along those lines.
Okay.
Much higher rev share.
Okay, I'll take note of that. What did you call the name?
Kick. Kick.tv, I think. It's one of the big ones that competes with Twitch.
Oh, I know. Are you talking about Kick?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure about the 90%?
It's something along those lines. I know it's much higher than the Twitch ones you mentioned, the TikTok live and everything. I know if it works the same way with the time transactions, but
Okay.
I think they're big.
So if you actually want to get onboarded, you simply need to go to tipmanna.live. And once you do that, you will be able to sign up rather. So you just need to add events or add content, and you go through the whole process. It takes less than 5 minutes. So if you're an event organizer or charity, and you have an event like this, just few details about what you do in your event, and then we approve. You go through an approval process. Once it's approved, you get access to the event room. And your event room, you are limitless. You can do whatever you want. You can live stream your events. You can upload new content. Keep sharing video content. Each time you share video content, it goes out globally, and whoever is watching your content can support you. And you can actually choose your keywords. If your keyword isn't tip or donate, if your keyword is play, for example, people see what we're doing as a game. If your keyword is play and appeals to your audience, you can change it. You understand? And yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, I'm just going to scroll down. If you want to ask a few more questions, we have an email here, hello@tipmanna.com, and we responded to this at speed of light. Thank you very much, guys. It's been wonderful speaking to you guys.
Thank you. If anyone's got any more questions for Tyrone afterwards, then obviously you'll be hanging around for a bit
Yeah, sure.
to talk to you. And similarly, your colleagues from HSBC will also be around. think there might be some more pizza left, I'm not quite sure, but if you want to go and have a look, you can either stay in here or you can go into the more comfortable seats out there to keep networking for a little while. And obviously if you've got any questions for us about Bseen, then come and grab us as well. Thank you.
And